Once again, 95% of the fires are coming from electrical issues. It's a lot. Electrical issues. What type of problems, electrical problems, produce fire? A lot of electrical problems produce fire. Loose connections, loose terminals, corroded terminals, improperly terminals crimped. In general, bad wiring.
Now I am going to explain the procedure to install the battery terminal on the battery cable using the crimper, the box crimper. Alright, the procedure is, don't forget, try to buy this battery cable cutter. It's a special cutter for battery cables. With this one, you can cut the wire, and also you can cut it only the insulation. What is the procedure? I need to check how much is the distance of the plastic that I need to remove it, and I am going to remove exactly the same amount of plastic over there, only cutting the plastic with this tool. The same tool used to cut the cable is used to cut the plastic. And right now my wire is ready, and I am ready to introduce the terminal. Before I introduce the terminal, it's recommended introduce the insulation, the heat string. I introduce the heat string, and right now I introduce my terminal. If you check the terminal, all the metal is covered. I don't have metal exposed like this. All the metal should be covered. If not, you remove the material. And right now I have the crimper ready with the terminal over there. I am going to introduce the cable on the crimper. If you check, this is the crimper and this is the terminal. I am going to introduce, and right now I am going to crimp it, and we are going to crimp it in other position over there. Okay, right now if you check, the terminal is properly crimped professionally. You can put on the vise and you can try to remove it, and after that you slide the insulation, and with the heat gun you apply the heat gun on the terminal, and right now the terminal is properly crimped. The terminal is properly installed.
I found that in some cases seven cables connected in the same terminal and produce fire. That's common. It's too simple. Remember, the ABYC recommendation is no more than 4. Other common problem that I found that in electrical installation when I visit the boat after the fire, when I inspect the boat, is I found that in the panel, normally it's because in those boats the DC panel and the AC panel are pretty close, and the people confuse the black cable on the AC side with the black cable with the DC. Remember, the black cable on the DC is the grounded terminal, is the negative. The black cable on the AC side is a hot line.
Bonding is the referral, the network, the connection of all the metallic parts or elements inside of the boat connected into the bonding bus bar. All the metals inside of your boat should be connected to the bonding bus bar, the bonding conductor. That element normally in a boat is a long piece of metal on the stringers. A long piece of metal normally is a copper, and on that piece of metal all the metallic elements shall be connected to the bonding conductor. fuel tanks, if the fuel tanks are metallic, aluminum or stainless steel, blocks of the engines, block of the generators, through holes, metallic through holes, cabinets. All the metallic parts inside of the boat shall be connected to the bonding conductor. Oh, if the metallic element is located above the water line, it's not necessary connect to the... Yes, all the metallic elements inside of the boat should be connected to the bonding conductor. For example, the chain of the anchor is over the water line, shall be connected to the bonding system. The anchor, the rail, the tower for the fly bridge in aluminum shall be connected to the bonding. All the metallic parts in the boat shall be connected to the bonding. That's mandatory. Bonding is the internal connection of all the metallic elements to the bonding conductor. This is bonding. Grounding is when you connect that bonding conductor externally with the sink on the transom, the sink that you have on the screen right now. That connection in between the bonding and the external sink, this is grounding.
I explained in other of my videos that I don't like the electrical pedestals with water in the bottom. There are marinas that they take in consideration that concept, and they separate the faucet of water, fresh water, separated from the electrical pedestal. The electrical pedestal doesn't have faucet of water. They eliminate the faucet of water in the bottom, and they install the faucet of water separated in order to avoid fires. This is an inconvenience in my opinion, but there are engineers that they take in consideration that situation. This is the nozzle. This is the pin. When you remove the pin, you are ready to apply the extinguisher's component into the fire. This is the cylinder, and normally inside you have the component. In some cases it's carbon dioxide, in some cases it's halon. There are different type of dry chemical in order to extinguish fires. We are going to analyze what happened in those fire extinguishers. Okay, my friends, portable fire extinguishers are classified to indicate their ability to handle specific classes and size of fires. Labels on the fire extinguishers indicate the class and the size and the fire that can you handle with that specific fire extinguishers. Portable extinguishers should be mounted where they are ready accessible. That's the most important part, the accessibility of those portable fire extinguishers. Carbon monoxide is a non-stable molecule. That molecule needs one additional oxygen to be stable. That molecule is not good to extinguish fires. This is the molecule that is produced in the exhaust pipe of the majority of the internal combustion engine, gas or diesel. A lot of carbon monoxide. If you breathe carbon monoxide for a long period of time, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, finito, you are dead, alright? Because carbon monoxide is a non-stable molecule. Let me explain quickly what is the meaning of that. We are going to check the molecule of carbon dioxide. This is carbon dioxide. Okay, my friends, a recommendation for fires involving electrical equipment, carbon dioxide, fire extinguishers and dry chemical fire extinguishers are used. Both of them are used. The CO2 is commonly used also in electrical situations.